Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Stanley Parable, where last we left off, we had just gone through the right door and messed everything up as much as we possibly could, and now it's time to proceed through the next one, through the left-hand door. I guess the only option available left to us, so let's go. Still checking all the doors. I mean, come on. What if one of them allows us to mess up the story some more?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
Who's
and what am I
Franz?
supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Did I just lose? Ooh, scary in the dark. What's gonna happen?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Your game was terrible.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I don't get it.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
What just
All
happened?
right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know if that was... Did I just hit a hotkey for go back to checkpoint? Or is this...
No! Why did you do that?
What?
Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
I don't know
first.
if this is how it's
I'm
supposed
quite
to
sure
go,
you'll be up to the task.
or
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
if
When Stanley
it's
came
messed
to
up.
a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, ouch. Hey, door.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley
Okay, so
would.
I'm gonna
That means choosing
proceed and
responsibly
assume that this
and
is part of the
always putting
game.
the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
I
task.
guess I have to
Just
go
follow
left.
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, game. We'll do it your way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
less.
find an answer there.
Can I go back? Nope. Can I make that copy of my butt? No, I can't. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header, and then throw some bevel on the text. Ha! That's pretty much exactly every terrible PowerPoint ever. Alright, what's in the broom closet? Any brooms? No brooms.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I want to go downstairs. Can't go in there. Oh, hey, this is pretty fancy for a office building here. Looks like I'm in an old-timey saloon. What's in here? Nothing in there. Can we turn the computer on? Hello, computer. Nope. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go. Wow, yeah, this is,
Stepping inside his
fancy.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
anything else I can do in here before I speak the... What is that, Kung Fu Panda? What is wrong with this game?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
What are on the rest of these pictures?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
No, sir. I did not mishear you.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Now I am the narrator, I guess.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
What?
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand?
So
whatever choice you make is just fine.
I don't know. I guess that's the end of the game.
I'll accept whatever you do.
That's what Stanley looks like down there.
Forward, please. Choose.
Is there anything else going on? Anything after the credits?
Than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Okay, well, let's
It's okay.
let's go fast forward through this, I think. And we will
your choice is correct. That is the
meet up
best
afterwards if there's anything after the credits. So I guess it puts you back at the beginning of the game.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
Okay, so we did the fail ending, I guess.
This is
that
what
the
I
fail
wanted
ending?
all along. I got what I wanted.
I will go through all this and get back to the door, and I will meet you there in a minute. And we'll choose the other path and see what happens. Okay, so everything is
Stepping
different
into
now.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
We'll
code.
go downstairs,
by
I guess.
sheer
Everything's
luck.
completely different.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
So here we are in a top secret facility, and I guess we're gonna take a different path, and the game knows that you're playing it again, I guess. I don't know, but we'll see. Let's go. Let's go down the elevator. Is there a button, or... Oh, I guess a single red big down arrow button.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ooh, we're in the scary basement where all the experiments probably take place.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, let's see if we can mess this up too by waiting around. So yeah, I guess we can't mess this up by waiting around, so we'll go ahead and charge through the door. Oh, hey, there's an escape. Let's go.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
All right. Let's do it, Stanley. You're not
The
afraid
door
of
behind
nothing.
him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No thank you, sir. We're gonna kill off
At
Stanley.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh, hey. All right. And... of course we have to do it. Come on. Let's go. Killed again. Did I survive?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no! Duck! Hide!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Where am I now? Oh, right. Let's go forward, I guess.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
So we're going back into a new place, I guess.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Huh. That's kind of neat. Heaven is like showing off all the different parts of the game, all the different textures and layouts and color palettes. So does that mean I failed again? I guess I did. Okay, so is there a way out of here, or do I just go to Stanley's computer, or what? Upstairs, I guess. Freedom ending. The first incarnation of the game's freedom ending. Don't want to go that way yet. What's this way? Does this all loop back around again? Well, I guess we go down the dark hallway then and see if that restarts us.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
So I turn the game off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Yep, died again. Now what? I don't think I can do anything. So maybe I actually have to escape out of the game.